Let me kill him. Headshot. Oh wow, he's still alive. Headshot. Oh god, there's two of them! Oh, this is a terrible... Oh god, dude, this is like Saving Private Ryan. Hey guys, this is NR speaking to you live. So far, I have something a little bit special for you guys. I've been playing Warhammer Vermintide 2 with a fellow YouTuber and a friend of mine known as Leoric from Leoric's Lyrics. His channel is devoted to gaming, mostly FPSs and RPGs. I highly recommend you go checking out his channel if you're into that stuff. He also has good commentary on video games, talking about mechanics of games, the gaming industry, and his personal thoughts on the whole gaming industry in a nutshell. So far, if you want to watch his version of us playing Warhammer Vermintide 2, you could go check the link below. Highly suggest you check out his content. He does top-notch stuff. So far, me and him have been playing Vermintide 2 and decided to do a small little LP of it. It may not be a regular thing, seeing that I live over here in Canada while he lives in England. So far, uploading videos and so on may not be in a regular occasion. But so far, we got some videos to show you, and hopefully you'll like it. Thank you, and enjoy. Oh yeah, one more thing. Disclaimer. Me and Leoric talk about some touchy subjects such as race, politics, and all that, and history. So one thing, just want to say to you guys, do not quote us whatever we say. Most of my facts have been given to me by some other people, or I've read it very loosely online. So don't take everything word by word. So just letting you know, I don't really know what I'm talking about. And if there are some things that might trigger you, this may not be the video for you. So, disclaimer over, that's it. Also, my mic wasn't adjusted right, so apologies for the poor mic quality. Alright, enjoy the video. Alright. Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is NR speaking to you live, and we have another Let's Play of Warhammer Vermintide 2, but we have a special guest today. We have Leoric's Lyrics from his channel, Leoric's Lyrics. Say hi.
Yo. You guys alright?
Yeah, so...
That's amazing.
Yeah, me and Leoric go way back. We were just talking about our computer experience, so we're just going to continue talking about that. So, yeah, as I brought up, I just decided when I got my computer, everyone's telling me you should build your own computer. It's so much better. And this is the thing. I was impatient. There was a lot of things I had to learn, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just getting myself a pre-built one. But
oh yeah.
Yeah, and the thing about Newegg is that they understand that there's two options. You could get laptops, or you could get custom-built computers. So I got one that was entry level computer, and when I got the computer, it was, if I remember, it was i3 6th gen with a 750 Nvidia graphics card Ti.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. No. Plague monks. Oh god damn it. Jeez. Let me kill him. Headshot. Oh wow, he's still alive. Headshot. Oh god, there's two of them.
I just noticed my
oh god, then.
This is a bit off for some reason.
Yeah.
Deal with that in a sec.
Oh, this is a terrible... Oh god, dude, this is like Saving Private Ryan.
I haven't done this stage before, so I was just seeing if I could...
Oh yeah, just careful, because there's a boss we have to fight in this stage.
We need to get one more boss in the next hour, and we get the quest, the daily one.
Oh, really? Oh, cool, so...
3 bosses. Well, I need one more. You might have done it.
Yeah, no, the boss in this one is pretty hard.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's, try not...
Is it a massive hamster?
Not massive it's a giant rat with, armor.
Massive, wow, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought I fought all the bosses, but I'm not sure.
You fought
I've done some new things in the game, but I haven't really.
Yeah,
My settings out.
did you go to Norska yet?
No, I haven't been to the end match yet.
Oh, okay. Neither am I. Neither have I. Actually, we'll play the end match with a friend of mine. His name is 2 letters. Well, that's not his real name. I don't say his real name because he's in the military, and yeah, and he's in my videos. He was in my streams. The thing is that his mic isn't so good, but yeah, he's a friend. He's a good friend of mine. He's super French, so well Quebecer. So like yeah, you're gonna like hear a heavy accent. So yeah.
I was about to say something offensive, but not say it.
Keep in mind, Quebecers and French are very different people. We're Quebecers and the French are very different people. Trust me. So.
Quebecers, what's that mean?
Okay, le Québécois, c'est they're the. Oh god damn it! Right, I was going to give you some history. Oh god, Elf, help me.
Hey, you up there?
Yeah.
I'll get you.
Hold on. Oh no, it's dead. So okay, so the Quebecers are the French colonists who came to Canada. Who are the first people who came to Canada, minus the Vikings. They settled down in Canada to make trading outposts and colonize. But most of the time they were just doing that to gain fur, to get pelts and fur. So during the time there was this thing called the 7-Year War where France and England fought against each other, and one of the theaters were Quebec, and in Quebec we were outnumbered. We were in Quebec. Yeah, in Quebec we're outnumbered because we had the British colonies, the 13 colonies, what is now known as New York, Boston, and all that stuff, outnumbered us, and we were surrounded and we were beaten. France won the war. France won the 7-Year War, but England made a trade saying like you could keep Quebec or you could keep a bunch of or you could take a bunch of Caribbean islands. And islands in the Caribbean were pretty strong because sugar, and the sugar trade was way better than the fur trade. So they took that. And the English took over Quebec, ergo later making Canada. But the thing is that, if you know anything about history, the French and English don't get along very well, eh? Yeah. So there were a bunch of angry Frenchmen who felt betrayed by their king, and they felt betrayed, and they were surrounded by people who hated them. The people, I would say that the closest people who like the Quebecers were the Irish, because the Irish also hated the English. And Quebecers are Quebec. Like even today, there is still some massive hate with that actually. Quebec, it has a lot of liberties when it comes to the Canadian government because Quebec owns a big trade route. And the thing is that the Quebec government threatened twice to separate, and there was 2 referendums. One didn't do so well, but the second one was so close of separating, it freaked out a lot of people, including England, because as England really does like its colonies, especially Canada, because we have a bunch of natural resources and all that stuff. So the Quebecers are French-speaking Canadians who we have our Quebec. In Quebec, we have our own our own subculture, and when you go to Quebec, it's completely different from the rest of Canada. It's like going into another country.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah. No. Like the primary language is French. Like everything here is written in French. Like you find it funny because you have America in the south, you have English-speaking Canada, and then you have Quebec, what is just all French.
The Canadians, the accents differ so much. It's weird. Like you can have people that sound really French, and you can have people that sound really American. It's very, I don't know. I find it very weird. But it depends how close you are to America, I guess, isn't it? Like,
Well,
like
this is the thing. Canadian, like French and like this is the thing. The Canadian accent, it varies because there's different Canadian accents. If you're from like the Maritimes, like Nova Scotia and stuff like that, there's more of an Irish accent.
oh, is
If
it?
you're there because the Irish a lot of the Irish stood around the Maritimes. If you're mostly around, let's say, well, if you're around like Newfoundland, you have a mixture of Irish and Scottish accent, so they speak a little bit more like this. So
Can't do accents.
no, they speak a little bit more like this.
Yeah.
Oh God, don't shoot me! Yeah. So they have more of a lighter accent. Toronto. Then there's New Brunswick. New Brunswick is funny because they also were influenced by the French colonists, but the thing is that they're very influenced by the English as well. So they have their own culture called the Chiacs, and the Chiacs are basically French. They're French though, but every like third French word they say. Every third word they say, they go back to English. So they'll speak a lot like this, like Bonjour, mon nom c'est Tamaro. I like apples. C'est quoi ton nom? Like all that stuff. So they'll always like change up between French and English, and and from that they actually have a very weird way of speaking French. It's
Oh, they jump in and out of like accents.
yeah, the
Like,
accents and languages. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if,
Yeah. I think the most like American sounding would be the Perrys, like the middle of Canada and BC, British Columbia. So yeah. But if you hear a Canadian talk and American talk, you could hear the differences though. It's you could definitely hear the
Yeah, you can. You're right. You can. You definitely can. Like,
Yeah.
say someone like from New York or something, or even like, you can hear a big difference when you get both of them near each other.
Yeah.
A lot of times you like down this side, even in England, if you go from like south to up north, the accent difference. Like, I can't understand anyone from up north. Like, even though we're in the same country, they sound like they're speaking a different language.
Yeah.
Like,
wait a few.
Do you have much travelers in Canada?
Travelers? What's
Like Irish travelers?
I had we have a lot of Irish in Montreal.
Yeah, but there's a difference between an Irish and an Irish traveler. There's a big difference.
Oh yeah.
An Irish traveler, their accent-wise, they sound extremely Irish. Like more Irish than normal Irish. I can't understand what they're saying a lot of the time. Like especially when they're drunk, you can't understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
I haven't found an English person that can understand a drunk Irish traveler. We had a kid at school when we you probably didn't notice, but when we back when you were in school this side, we had like travelers in our school.
Yeah.
But a lot of them, they don't like Italian people that they're travelers. They don't get along with English people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well. Oh God. Yeah, I could imagine. Well, to be honest, like, well, you already know that there's a difference between like the British, the Celts, and the Scots, and the English, because there's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, like English is more like English or like London, the Brits are more like Wales, Isles of Man, and the Celts. Well, that's explanatory. Yeah, and all that stuff. Like the thing is that there's a reason why it's called the United Kingdom, because they all united into one kingdom. But keep in mind, these people are different ethnic groups. Yeah. And I know, I right now. Okay, like a lot of people are going to be like, a lot of SJWs are going to be like, but NR. But they're all white, and I'm like, yes, you could be white, but still be an ethnic group, you know?
You can, yeah. Like, I think England's having that problem right now, because right now, people that are pure, like, British, it's like 12%. It's still the highest number, but it's still low for its own country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's still the highest number by quite a bit, but it's catching up with, like for how much of like a lot more people nowadays are like mixed race and stuff like that.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
lot more harder to get someone that's just like a pure of one race. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, that,
British or pro. Yeah.
yeah,
A
there,
lot more mixed races happening like nowadays than it used to be. When
yeah,
I was
yeah.
younger, there was quite a few, but not as much as now.
Oh yeah, no, I've been seeing a lot. I've been seeing a lot of my kind. I'm kidding. No, no, like to be honest, like I grew up, my mom, and my mom and dad are like both from different ethnicities, and to be honest, because of that, I didn't really see color. I don't really see color. I just kind of just saw like just like pigment of skin means nothing to like a person. Like I like different like I see culture. There's different cultures, but like if you're a person of a different skin color, I'm like whatever about it. Like whatever.
Yeah.
It's all about. It's also like culture. Like it's to keep in mind understanding other people's culture and keeping a respect, being respectful. But like I was saying about the thing about England right now is that keep in mind, even though that it's called the United Kingdom, the people, the ethnic groups there, the Scots, the Brits, the English, and the Celts, or should I say the Norton Celts? Because I mean Norton. Gaelic. Sorry, I should say Gaelic. Norton Gaelic, because Ireland, the rest of Ireland is not part of the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
All these people, like, keep in mind, all these ethnic groups don't really like being part. What I've heard is that they don't really like being part of the United Kingdom. No one really wants to be part with the Queen. There are some people who do agree with them, but not much people don't agree with her.
Well, I don't know. The whole, I don't know. It's strange because I understand why people don't want to be part of it, but also the thing is, they kind of do it to themselves. Like the whole, I don't know if you guys know about the Brexit situation.
Oh yeah, no, we heard about that.
It's not a good thing. It's bad. Like,
oh yeah, it is.
It affects everything. Like even now, I'm now getting affected with it because it affects like training programs and everything. Like because a lot of training programs are funded like by the whole of the EU, but it's mostly funded by the United Kingdom. There's still these like big percentages that are funded by different parts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And certain like say industries like rely on like funding from the EU.
Oh, definitely.
I think the whole security industry, something like that, they had a big problem with it because it was funded by, I don't know what it was, Greece or something, like the departments over in Greece and something like that. It messes up a lot of things.
I could imagine, and not only that, like Scotland so far, like okay, I'm just gonna address the audience for a bit. Audience, keep in mind, don't quote me whatever I say. This is what I hear from other people. So if you guys are offended, keep in mind that I'm willing to hear your opinions. Just letting you know that don't take any of my word for face value and don't quote me on it.
Likewise.
So disclaimer. But so far Scotland was freaking out about Brexit because they're like, wait, we kind of like being part of the EU.
Yeah, the thing is, it's mostly the older generation that want us to leave, and the thing is, the younger generation don't vote.
Oh,
so,
oh no, I know that.
Yeah, we don't. I don't vote, to be fair, because I should have voted in it. I wasn't sure, but the thing is, it's a lot of fear mongering. They fear, like the scare saying you should leave, you shouldn't leave, and when fear mongering kicks in, people don't decide in time, and a lot of the younger generations don't like voting.
Yeah,
I don't vote when it comes to like elections because I think no matter who you vote for, it doesn't matter. It just screws you over either way. But that Brexit one is probably the most important vote we're gonna have in years.
Yeah,
that changes everything.
I could imagine, and by the way, Leoric, I believe that you should vote just to be safe. And
everyone has their own opinion, but I don't believe you should vote.
Oh God,
not for the Brexit thing, yeah. But for president's elections and stuff like that, it doesn't make a difference, I think, because whoever you vote for, they screw you over. That's what I think. So that's my personal opinion with that, but I'll leave it there.
No, I respect your opinion. The thing about me, like the one thing is like, the thing about me when people always wonder when they talk about me is that people say it's like it's good that Tamara could talk politics and not get emotionally invested. My dad was big on debating, and one thing is that like if someone shares a different political opinion, like example, like you not voting, I respect your opinion,
Yeah.
and you know, I could kind of understand where you're coming from. I'm not gonna be like you're a filthy heretic and you don't belong in this society. No. I like keeping things light, and as long as you're not freaking, you know, bashing me over the head with your views and stuff like that. That's kind of the reason why. That's kind of the reason why that's kind of the reason why I'm having a hard time with like social justice right now.
Yeah,
like, oh god.
I go through phases with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like, it depends who I'm watching. There's certain people I agree with on something, but I don't agree with everything.
Yeah.
There's this guy on YouTube. What he does. I don't know if you probably have heard of him. He's like, he puts out, he like based on the table, and he says,
"Oh, change my." Yeah. No, I love that guy. He's Quebecer.
Things like guns. I don't know. It depends on your view on guns.
Yeah. You know he's a Quebecer. He's from Montreal.
Canadian.
Yeah. No, he's from Montreal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's from Montreal.
He's Canadian.
Yeah. He's actually Quebecer. He's actually from Montreal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, continue.
It's something that I agree with him. Like, I'm not saying why I agree with him, but it's something that don't. I'd rather say the things that don't, like guns. I don't agree with like guns in any sense. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I know it depends on like where you are. It depends on how you like brought up. I don't know if there's guns allowed in Canada.
Gun laws are pretty strict. You could have a gun though, but there's like, oh, I'm speaking a little bit too loud. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. No, it's for my viewers. They're gonna be like, oh, yeah. I tend to have a loud voice. You know, yeah. So, gun laws in Canada, they're pretty strict. Like, you could have a gun, you could have a rifle, but it cannot be an automatic. It cannot.
Okay.
It cannot. And if you do have a gun, it has to be taken apart, put in a box, locked in key, and the ammo must be separated from the box. So it has to be separate. So all these things have to be kept in line. There's psych tests and all that stuff. And there's like, yeah, if you like, so there's all that thing. But we have a lot of guns in Canada. Not as much of America, but we have a lot of guns. But the thing is that we don't really have much gun crime, and I don't think it's because keep in mind we have a lot of guns, but we don't have that much gun crime. Is most likely because it's just because our culture is a little bit different and so on. I'm not saying it's because of Americans. I don't know if it's Second or First Amendment, the right to bear arms. Yeah, but I don't think it's. Oh God, no. Because I actually don't think the right to bear arms. Oh God, damn it, is causing gun crime in America. I have my own opinions on that, and it's a little bit of a touchy subject. So I'm gonna keep that opinion to myself. Just to not to.
Well, I know why they can't get rid of guns in America, because if they get rid of guns, cops have to get rid of guns, and a lot of the bad people will keep their guns. So it's a catch-22. They get rid of guns. Everyone with bad guys with guns will still have guns.
Oh yeah,
so
definitely.
Get rid of guns. So that's why I'm like, yeah. But I don't know, because gun crimes against like police officers shooting civilians and killing them straight away. A lot of innocent people as well. Well, not purely innocent, but say you're just running or something, you just get shot.
Yeah.
That won't happen, because we don't have guns. Can't happen,
Yeah. But
I think there might be like 2 deaths a year with police in England.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, but keep in mind, even if you remove the guns, it won't lower crime. Like, let me give you an example. Like, Montreal is known to be one of the safest cities in the world, but we have a huge mafia problem. Like, yeah, no. The entire Montreal is completely run by the mob. It's not even fun. No, it's not even funny. But the thing is that one thing it does is keep street gangs away.
Yeah, I guess, because one gang monopolized it.
Well, no, the thing is that what I mean by street gangs, I mean like unorganized thugs who just goes around shooting people. Like, no, like everything. Like, if you want to get like control of something, you have to go through the mob. And the thing is that, like, if you want to start a street gang, like, good luck. If you mess with the wrong person, then you're gonna have some professionals coming to your door, kidnapping you, and dumping you into the St. Lawrence River. Yeah, like, keep in mind, like, like, it keeps, like, be honest, it keeps street gang away though, but like businesses are being damaged by it. and and Quebec especially is super corrupted. Hold on, I'm gonna go heal the elf. Let me hold that thought.
Whoa, what do you think of?
Yeah, so Quebec is super corrupted due to all that jazz, and the thing is that it doesn't help us, because that means like when we vote for provincials or mayor elections, it's always keep in mind it's always being influenced by the mob.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, so you know.
Yeah, it's a catch-22 as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like.
I just think if you get rid of them, you have more street gangs. Like we have quite a few street gangs over here.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we have. It's quite bad. Well, it's bad. I'll say it's worse now because it's more frequent on like acid attacks and stuff like that.
Oh God, yes,
and,
I heard about
the
that.
reason why they do acid attacks is because acid attacks is not a you won't get life imprisonment because it's classed as grievous bodily harm or something like that.
Oh, that's
it's not technically. It can't kill you, but it can scar you. So it's a sentence is not as bad as murder. That's
yeah,
why people do it.
Yeah, but you ruin so many people's lives.
You do. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing. But I think there's nothing they can do about it because it's technically true. It's not murder, but it's worse. I think it's worse, to be fair.
I wouldn't no, you're ruining someone's career, their life, their
everything.
Oh my God, yeah. That is just terrible. Like, I just, like, to be honest, like, no matter how much I hate a person, and, like...
You can't do that to them, yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that to them. No, I wouldn't do that to them.
Nah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Yeah, no, that's... It's like setting... It's like being, like... I remember, like, people, like, reading about something in the Second World War, about, like, German soldiers, like, shooting at Allied forces, and one of the German soldiers were, like... one of the German soldiers like said like, "Hey, who's gonna take the flamethrower?" And people are like, "I don't want to do it." And like, no, it's not because they didn't want to do it because they're holding a gas canister on their back. Is that watching someone burn to death is one of the worst things ever. And you wouldn't want to wish that on your worst enemy.
Nah, you wouldn't. I wouldn't. Yeah. I couldn't. To be fair, I'm not that type of person. I couldn't like hurt someone with a weapon, or even like to fight. I'm not. Put me in a fight, you have to do a lot to me to make me do it.
Yeah.
I'm not a very violent person, I'll say. I'm quite relaxed. If someone annoys me, I'm just more likely to just walk away.
Yeah. You're always a person of calm demeanor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing I remember about you. You were always calm. Yeah. Oh wow.
I get emotionally invested. That's the one thing about me.
Yeah.
That's it makes a big difference.
Oh yeah. That's why I always told Jake in high school is that you were always like you were always the most mature of us out of us all.
Of course I was. I'm joking. But yeah, well, compared to Jake, I'll say I'm a bit more mature. But Jake was quite grumpy in school. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, keep in mind, like, for me, like, when it came to school, not to go into, like, our full detail of our past and stuff like that, I don't think my audience would like to know my full backstory, unless they donate to me. I'm just joking, people. But the one thing is that I know that, like, Jake was grumpy, and I believe he had his reasons, and I was grumpy because, to be honest, my parents were...
Well, I don't think you're that grumpy. I think you're like, what? Wow, relaxed, as you say. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, because to be honest, I was a pretty angry person, and there was a couple of things that got me angry. Was just like dealing with my parents' divorce and what my parents were doing. Because keep in mind, like my parents did mess up, and I would say that it was best for me to stay in Canada, and my parents made the wrong decision for me and my sister. And that led to a lot of built-up anger and me questioning that. And to be honest, and that actually was one of the reasons of my kind of my outburst of anger and stuff like that. Yeah, I would say it was just mostly because of towards that. But high school sucked. We could all agree that high school sucked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The thing is. Yeah, dude, there's points of it that were quite bad in high school.
Yeah.
So, because we went to Langley Wood, so let's not say the name. We went to
Oh, no one's gonna dig us up, dude. No one's gonna be like.
It's quite popular now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like looks like an airport. It's so big.
Oh wow. Yeah. Jake told me that. It looks like an airport.
Yeah, it's massive now. They destroyed it. Well, changed the name, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's where it was quite rough. Because to be fair, where it was that area was like South Londonish, so it could have been worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's worse places like your Croydon and stuff like that.
Yeah, why are you saying South London? Say it properly. It's fucking Slough, mate.